live, everybody. How are you? Can you see me? Wow, it's our Momentum Monday again. Today is our 31st Momentum Monday. I can see that now we're live inside of our Facebook group, Abundant Entrepreneurs. How are you, everybody? I'm so happy that today we're back. I'm sorry a little bit late today, over 10 minutes delayed. And maybe you can also see my face a little bit. Sometimes during the weekend, I went to, I shared in my network, I went to the Boy Scout camping, hiking. The hiking for over 10 miles with my son and their troop. So I get a little bit of suntan in my arms. You can see that, my arms, a little bit of suntan as well. So it's quite healthy, but very hot weekend as well. And today is Monday. I hope you are getting your energy back. And today our topic is how to ignite your dream, your passion, and vision. This is a very interesting topic because during the weekend we have some quite contradicting kind of a discussion and information people are sharing. So here I want to share with you some new inspirations. And feel free to comment under the video who you are, give me a greeting so I know we can have this conversation. And let me know if you have already known your dream. What is your dream? What is your vision? And especially what is your passion? I know quite some people are still struggling. Like recently we started our new course, right? Abundant Creators. We have some members who are still struggling to find out. We just started the first class, right? To struggle to find out what's their passion, because it's we're also working on this process to discover their purpose. And we have that 7 level and even 11 level deep of discovery. So they are doing the exercise and have some discussion and share some information. So I want to use some examples to share with you some contradiction kind of a discussion about purpose and passion. Let me see who is greeting to me. And by the way, I don't know why the Facebook, when I'm doing the live video, I could not directly see the discussion under my video. So I will check that and make sure that I will reply to you, okay? So I want you to fully engage. Today it's like a little bit exercise as well. And first I want to share with you, during the weekend, one of our members shared a YouTube video from Terry Trespicio. I'm not sure if you have heard about her before. She had a great TED speaking. The topic is stop searching for your passion. Have you heard about that? So I told my my program members, I said, okay, I want to wait till everybody engage into that discussion, share your own opinions before I comment with mine, right? So but here in today's topic, I really think this could help everybody to further think. If you already, for example, you've already clarified your purpose, your passion, that's wonderful. I know inside of our abundant entrepreneurs group, right, so many of you truly have some passion, and maybe not even one passion, right? Some people, luckily, they have multiple passions to pursue, so that's wonderful. But some other people, on the contrast, they found it very difficult to find even one passion or no mention about the purpose, right? It's like, oh, that's really too big a topic or mission to fulfill. So for other people, those people who are still struggling, some of you also have that kind of a good challenge, right? If you have multiple passions, or sometimes even though you find one passion and through your journey you found many opportunities, and then you have some challenge, you say, how do I choose which one is the best to serve my purpose or my best interest or my lifelong development, right? Which one? Because you cannot fully predict. That's the most interesting part, right? God created us. Or you can say, if you do not believe in God, the universe created you. We have the creator's capabilities, the talent, the great blessing, but at the same time you could not fully predict the future, right? So that's an interesting part. Then that means we can be creative, because in the future is really in your hands and decided by you to create step by step. It's like on a blank paper. You are either a writer or the painter to decide to design what you want to paint or write, and then you keep writing that or paint that the picture you want, right? So but at the same time it's also challenging for many people. Say, oh, I cannot predict the future, what should I write down, right? Many people hesitating. So Terry's message on that TED speaking actually is a good message, because she contradict the majority. People say, oh, you need to keep searching for your passion, and you need working for a passion. If you do not have a passion or purpose, it's almost like a crisis or risk, right? She wants to relieve people's that kind of a anxiety, to still find their their position and still feel good and confident whichever they are experiencing, right? For example, she made example when she lost her job. She was in transition period. She did not know which job is really her, or which direction is really her passion to go. So during that kind of a process, she found this topic is to stop searching for your passion. But ironically, eventually she found her passion, because she is now the writer, the very popular speaker, and at the same time she's also the person who are helping. She called herself like a brand advisor, right? So that's what she's being engaged in now. I could see that she's fully passionate inside of it. So that's ironically, she is doing what she is passionate. But during the transition, she did quite some different jobs, in a management consulting company to the administration, and she also did a jewelry selling, even though it's not directed to her true passion. But she felt those experiences helped her, and helped her find out different adventures, new areas to learn different ideas and practice and character with people. And eventually she got into her passionate job. She's now writer, speaker, and brand advisor. And now she's teaching other people to develop their creativity, right? So when you are listening to such kind of a message, how should you think? So some people are telling you, keep searching for your purpose and passion, right? And other people are telling you, stop searching for your passion. So who should you listen to? And that's quite interesting. You can comment on my video, which way is the right way for you, right? So really don't take any kind of a message as it's extreme to extreme, the end. For example, it's not wrong to say stop searching for your passion. She's using that to really she got so many people's attention, because it's really contradict to traditional saying, right? But at the same time, eventually she is helping people find their creativity and eventually find their brand and their passion, right? So if, for example, if you are experiencing life transition stages, during the Saturday, right? I was doing the 10 miles hiking with my son and their Boy Scout troop. We were walking 10 miles. That's quite a long distance. I did not walk for so long time. Normally I do just community walking, maybe up to 1 or 2 miles. But 10 miles under the sun, over 90 degree, without shade, right? It's just under the sun and by the side of the trail of the highway. You can imagine it's not very fully enjoyable hiking, the long distance. So we keep walking, and by the way, I took it initially, I thought, oh, it should not be so difficult, right? So I just wore my comfortable, my random shoes. But after 5 miles, I started to feel under my knees, my feet were quite sore, and my knees are a little bit, my legs are quite heavy, because all the blood, right? It's water and the blood, everything it's just accumulated under my necks and under my knees. So I feel quite heavy and sore on my feet. It's very difficult to walk. And then I would take quite some breaks, sit down, and try to find a little bit shade under a small tree, right? And during that time, and drink water. Oh my goodness! I feel it's like the heaven. I can feel. I felt the breeze, the early summertime, the breeze, and to see people are enjoying their weekend time far away in the parks, and also from top of the bridge and the highway, I can see the beach and the sea, and some people are having fun there. So it's quite a relaxed scenes. The other side is quite intensive. So, but during that time, I helped myself to fully relax. Did not even think about the challenge, right? The target we want to fulfill for 10 miles. During that time, I fully present. Just enjoy the grasses and the trees, the breeze. fully be present at that time. Totally forgot about my target. I need to finish the rest 5 miles, how far away that is, right? And I also think about my water, maybe not enough, like that thing. But during that time, that break, I shared later with people, I said, give yourself permission to spoil yourself for that break time. At the same time, be fully present, enjoy life. Be fully present where you are, your environment, and find the positive side, right? So that's what I believe Terry, the Trespicio, really want to convey the message. During her transition, when you have not found your passion or have not fully clarified your purpose, passion, vision yet, be okay with yourself, okay? And do not feel anxious or like embarrassed when you are talking with people, like the other people already have a very clear purpose, passion, and you still not. You're still trying to figure out. And even though you are over 40 or 50 years old, you may still trying to figure out. She wants to tell you that also I would want to confirm that message is like, don't be ashamed of yourself, okay? Be okay with yourself and still be present and enjoy wherever you are. Like there was a saying like said, wherever you are is always the perfect place and time, okay? It's always perfect for you. Everyone has different journey. Everyone has different like really blessing and gifts and timing, okay? Everyone has a different timing. Some people maybe luckily at their early age, they've already know what I'm passionate to do, so they can focus their energy and the resources to gain their earlier success. But don't envy those people, because while you are exploring, like you can enjoy the scene on the trip. Sometimes without that with that uncertainty, actually that's the best thing or the best the blessing of your life journey. It's just like when yesterday I was on the Saturday I was doing the 10 miles hiking, sitting there and not sure if I can fully survive for the rest of 5 miles. I just forgot about that target and just think about currently. I was so blessed to have that breeze, that the little shade, and the grasses surrounded me, and enjoying people are enjoying their life. I feel like, I was lacking nothing. I was lacking nothing, okay? And my life was great. And I even took a break to enjoy like ice pop with my son. I've not taken any like ice pop for a long time, for a few years, but during that time I spoiled myself to bought one like colorful one. Normally I do not like those colorful ones, even though it tastes a little bit horrible, but it's cool at the moment, right? Just give me just maybe 1 or 2 minutes of coolness, and I still fully enjoy that. Played like a child and enjoy that moment with my son. So I just want to give you this example. Even though you're not fully like certain or clear about your purpose, passion, and vision, and no matter what age you are already are in, and you just be fully present, enjoy that moment, even with that uncertainty. With that uncertainty, that's the life's charm. That's really life's charm, because that means you can still take as many adventures you want. Just like Terry, she tried like management consulting, administration. She was not fully interested in, and she also tried jewelry sales, and she was not really fully into at the beginning, right? And later she liked it because people were buying it, and she felt like a helpful and a value to contribute to people. And that experience become her great stories to share later, and also helped her eventually when she is now doing like a writer, speaking, and also like a brand advisor, helping other people to develop their brand and books, right? And that experience helped her. So every experience in your life will not be wasted, definitely. For example, I had quite some dark time, very dark time, right? Darkest nights time, like for quite a few years, even suicidal time in my life. That one I would not like boast, but it's definitely helped me. During that time I fully got lost, and eventually through that journey I finally get out and claimed my abundance, resurrected from that like almost a dead situation, and now become today fully with the energy, passion to keep helping other people, to keep like empowering other people. So all those journeys, no matter what, including your confusing time, your lost time, your dark time, your like struggling time, your crying time. I cried so many nights. I could not really calculate how many nights, sleepless nights I cried, and all the tears. And when I was driving, when I was like knees down on the ground to pray, all those darkness, exploration time, like confusing time, lost time, but all helped me become today the person I am, the abundance coach I am here today to help so many other people. To eventually, I am now envisioning myself to help to transform millions of other people's lives, and I'm every day getting that vision more fulfilled, and but also keep expanding, keep like enriching my dream and my vision as well. And even though I could not like envision the very end of my life, what would be look like, right? But it's expanding. That's an interesting part of life. So especially when you have uncertainty, still have like struggles, that's the most actually interesting time. So the all depends on how you think, how you using your mind, the things between your ears, right, to really equip yourself with this abundance thinking, and to really help yourself to go through those journey, and especially to enjoy those uncertainty time and those confused time, those lost time. And now when I'm gaming, after I went through all those kind of challenging and the darkness time, right, even like a death journey, but now when I'm facing any kind of challenges, I already gained that confidence, because at another end of the challenge, I will be stronger and wiser, and I will have a better capabilities to empower other people. So fully enjoy your current uncertain time, even though the vision is not fully clear yet. So another story. During the weekend, Friday night actually, I helped, I was invited by a non-profit organization, Hope for the Silent Voices, to help their kids, their teenagers actually, in Cambodia. And they have dozens of kids there, and quite some of already like close to the college time. So they want me to ignite their dreams and their purpose and vision, right? So we did that 2 hours events for those kids through the Zoom. And to my surprise, it's like those kids, many of them are from very disadvantaged families. Some of them are orphans, some of them are disabled, could not hear or talk. But when they are also quite some of are shy as well. So when we encourage them to share one by one, they shared their dreams, and not just that their dreams are so diversified and beautiful, but their smiles, I was so impressed by their smiles. So, naive, innocent, and great smiles, beautiful smiles like angels. So that made me feel like so warm, because you could not see pains, struggles, like suffering from their disadvantaged, right, environment, because they are gathered without their parents, and most of them gathered just to be supported by like initially strangers or like social resources. But they are so pure and positive, just like their eyes were full of hope, and when they were talking to me, they were full of gratitude, appreciation, and really enjoying that time. So I was very impressed at that time, and so I was felt like it's a big blessing to me as well to ignite their dream. I asked every one of them their dream. Majority of them are very diversified dreams, right? To become, like, some of them want to be like an engineer, singer, teacher, like a designer, a model, a baker, entrepreneur, lawyer, and the owner of like a senior nursery center. All different kind of dreams, and even one wants to be the lady universe. So many beautiful dreams, right? And their eyes were looking forward to it. So how could you see that we are not blessed with passions. Actually, if you, for example, if you are not sure what you want to do and not sure that you have passion and you are already adult, that means maybe you've already forgotten your childhood dreams. So when you were a child, I remember my first dream was to become a teacher. And today, oh, by the way, after my graduation from my college, initially I learned computer science. I had no clue, okay, what should be my passion, because during that time in a small country southwest of China, we had no counselor. Nobody inspired us to pursue a dream. Our teacher only gave us advice, oh, computer science was popular, so it will be great for you to find your jobs. And my math was excellent, so that's the reason I got into computer science degree. And quite soon, after 1 or 2 years, I found, my goodness, this is not for me. I just found that this is not for me. I'm not interested in learning computer science and programming things, right? But after graduation, I did 2 years of networking. I did quite a great job during that time, because I was quite responsible and very put my full efforts into it. But I knew that it's not my interest, right? So when I was applying for the overseas, like U.S. universities, to advance my education, I decided, I did some research by myself, and at the time I gained some already maturity and wisdom already to think of what should be the future for me. And then I eventually decided, and that old dreams kicked back. I did not even realize that, actually. And education, I realized that education is super important. I really want to teach other people, inspire other people. So I eventually applied to and get admitted to Columbia University's Teachers College, and that's quite a great credits, right? I gained. I got admitted to it, but unfortunately, because of visa during that time, it's quite tight between China and US. I did not get my visa to come to the US to pursue my PhD in education, but I did not give up. And then eventually I went to a executive MBA program from Rutgers. They were Rutgers University from New Jersey, the big state university, a great university, and they had that great program in Beijing. So I financially sponsored myself, and also get part of a partial sponsorship from my that international companies I was working in. So I graduated from executive MBA. I thought I will be more into business-related functions in big corporations, right? I fulfilled that. I went to a Fortune 100 company, and when I came to the U.S. In downtown Manhattan, I got to a performance director's position, right? Everything sounds great, but after a few years, because of financial crisis 2009, I lost my job, and that time it triggered me again to think about, what is my purpose? What is my passion here to truly fulfill? So you can see that everybody has some transition time. During that transition, you take whatever is the best for you, and during that time and your maturity and your wisdom could think about, right? And just like Terry mentioned, she just caught whatever opportunities brought to her, but the message is never wait. Never wait, just sit there and think about what's my passion. If it's not my passion, I will not do it. So during those transition time, take the best opportunities you could find, and still contribute to your best values. And gradually, when you grow your experience, your wisdom, everything, right? You're learning, you keep your self-development journey, and eventually you will figure out all these coaches and great teachers and mentors are sharing with you these messages, right? If you keep investing yourself to keep learning, and you will figure out and better that vision, and dream, and passion will get into more clarity to you. So it's my first dream, right? When I was just a few years old, in elementary school, my dream was a teacher. And after graduation from college, my second dream was to really keep pursuing it. So that came back. And eventually, you see what? After the financial crisis, I lost my job. Eventually, I figured out through a few months of discovery and the coaching help from some careers coaches, I discovered my dream, become a coach, to inspire other people to find out their purpose, passion, and do what they love. And eventually I found this, and now it's already 12 years for me into my coaching business, and I never regretted. This is the best thing I've already done for me, and I every day I've been expanding my vision, further clarifying my purpose, passion. I could not know how many times of like a new purpose and like a vision I've been doing that exercise, right? Every time get even better clarity. And now I've been helping other visionary entrepreneurs to clarify their purposeful and profitable niche, right? I keep updating my niche as well and expanding as well. So, but now I can see more and more clear, even though it's not like ultimate, the final version, because you're expanding, right? And you are expanding your version of your dream, purpose, passion also expand. But now if I connect all the dots together, when I recall all my previous experience, nothing wasted. And even though the coach is not teaching, right? It's not just a teacher, but it's definitely an expansion version, okay, of teacher, right? Because when I was a little, or after I just graduated from college, what I could see is only like education area. That's where I can see. But with my vision, with my knowledge, with my wisdom expanded, and then I knew like a coaching way, right? And through all these years, and now not just the coaching, I'm doing mentoring, I'm doing like one-on-one, and I'm doing one-to-many, like group coaching. And now I'm also published a best-selling author, and also now I'm expanding myself to be a speaker, right? I was highlighted to be the NASDAQ and also Harvard Club of Boston to be the speaker, and I get an award. See, your original dream and also the passion, right? Do not have also call like a child passion expands, but you can see that trend, that trend, and also that that hint behind it. It's connected. It's not wasted. So now when those girls and those kids in Cambodia are sharing with me their dreams, I encourage them and really ignite them, empower them. For some of them specifically, I give them each of them specific messages in their specific dream and what they could improve and what they could expand for themselves. And we also show them our like vision board, how to do the vision board, and give them the ideas, right, and the ways how they can create their own vision board as well. I also ask them to write down, to draw first in the future how they would look like, and write down those words, how would they be feeling, what they would be doing. Okay, we did that exercise. So don't ignore your childhood dreams or passions or interests, right? And through your years and many years later, you may get a surprise that you found that passion back, maybe just in an expanded and different like transformed version, right? Like my dream transformed from teacher to a coach and a mentor, and already like a writer and speaker. And in the future, I know that I will keep expanding my vision and also impact and become a better version of myself and become contribute better values. So for you, if you during your adulthood you forgot about your earlier passion, or maybe you have never get a chance to thought about your earlier passion yet, right? Like my kids, like my daughter, she's quite clear about her two passions, to become a actor, and another one to become a doctor, but it's totally fine, right? My son is a little bit still not super, like he's in high school, he's not clear about any kind of a clear interest or passion yet, but it's totally fine. For example, he loves reading, so I've been encouraging him to read, and also he loves hanging out with his friends, so I also give him that space and time to talk with his friends. And now during the pandemic, right, they're chatting and playing and watching movies, just hanging out the time online. That's totally fine, right? So I did not blame him. I just using different opportunities to inspire him and hope to help him to find what he's really interested in, right? So don't be patient for yourself, okay? Don't like have that stress and embarrassment, or even like that kind of especially no shame, okay? It's totally fine for you, totally fine for you. I found my true purpose when I was 35 years old. I know some people found their purpose maybe much earlier, but some other people much later. Doesn't matter. Eventually you found it out. As long as you keep searching, but at the same time, do not wait, okay? Catch the best opportunities you could have and start to help other people, because our ultimate, and doesn't matter what we do eventually, okay, our ultimate and shared purpose is really here to be the best version of ourselves, and at the same time do what we love to do, or at least we are interested to do, okay, and also try the best, right? Sometimes you may not immediately get what you are interested doing or what you're passionate doing, but try your best to get the best opportunities you could find, but at the same time contribute to this world, okay, bring that impact. Even when Terry was selling like jewelry, and which was totally not her, like initially she was interesting, but after she found that she was contributing values and people are buying it and it was become, the business become popular, she found that kind of a, that kind of a passion, interest in it, and also that kind of fulfillment through the contributing the values. So eventually our ultimate and shared purpose is really become the best version of yourself. Keep searching, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep contributing your values, right? That's the best purpose eventually we all want to fulfill. So it doesn't matter whatever you will do, as long as you are helping other people, you are contributing your values through whatever kind of forms or whatever kind of opportunities you can get. Eventually, you will feel like you did not waste your time because you helped other people. At the same time, you never gave up on yourself. You keep learning, keep expanding, and keep exploring, and at the same time keep creating, right? We're abundant creators. So that will be the best journey. Okay, so we are already over 30 minutes. I hope you get some great inspirations from today's teaching, and comment under my video. Okay, by the way, thumbs up, give me some likes or love. Let me know that I'm providing some good values for you, and also give me comments. Let me know what's your takeaway and inspiration from this, and especially most important, what's your current stage, and what you, from today's learning, what kind of actions you can take in. It's definitely no waiting, okay? What's the best opportunities now you can use to contribute your values to help other people? Then that will be the best way for you to develop, to explore and discover your passion, and eventually find the best way that you feel fully aligned, fully energized to really contribute to your best gifts. And then, okay, as long as you feel happy, joyful on that journey, never stop searching, and you will eventually get to your best fulfillment, okay? But the most important thing is be present, like I mentioned earlier during the hiking, right? Be present, enjoy the moment you are in now, and find the best way to enjoy that time, and at the same time find the best way to contribute your gifts and values. Thank you, everyone, and hope you enjoyed today's session, and look forward to the next one. I will love to hear your comments, okay? See you. Bye-bye.